We've got Krissy Vann joining us right now in Windsor. And Krissy, I understand that you really can't get anywhere because the plows haven't come through near your hotel.
No, I definitely made a solid effort to try and get out of here, but every time, I mean, you can see by my knees here, it's pretty much up to my knees, these snow drifts, and they were just throughout the entire parking lot. But literally about a minute before we went to air, Nicole, the plow has arrived, so it looks like I will be able to get out to a destination today and really explore the impacts this snowfall has had. In addition, later on in the show today, I'll be speaking with Sergeant Dasty. He's basically, Nicole, going to give us our report card based on how well we handled this snowfall, because we really haven't seen too many significant events so far in Ontario this winter.
Krissy Vann in Windsor. Krissy, 35 centimeters of snow. How are you making out there?
Well, I think I'm dealing with some things this morning that many of you can sympathize with. Classic Canadian problems. Number one, I actually couldn't get out this morning because I was plowed in. The contractors have been so busy they weren't able to come. Now they've arrived, and hopefully you can see back here. But now I'm actually plowed into my parking spot. And then number three, I already brushed this car off this morning, and it looks like I still have some work to do. So moral of the story, there's lots of cancellations already today. Check ahead if you are planning on going anywhere. Looking like a great Monday for a snow day. And for those of you that thought you were sneaking down south, well, check ahead, because I know Chris and Nicole, many airline cancellations and delays to deal with as well.
Brutal.
I'm going to get started here.
Yeah.
Well, it's been quite a mess on the roads. I literally just ventured a couple blocks from my hotel, and it was a nightmarish drive. I mean, on the main road here, you can see obviously the plows have been out, but they're still very sloppy looking. And if you're on any of those side roads, oh my goodness, I got stuck several times. And I'm in an SUV, so I mean, if you're in a smaller vehicle, I dare say you might not even be able to get out. So this is the day that you may want to take a snow day. And in addition to that, for those of you that had plans to travel by air, check ahead, because I know there are multiple cancellations. Same deal for anything that you're going to. Check ahead, because there are going to be a lot of closures, as this snowfall in Ontario has left quite a mess. Well, you saw all the active weather there in force of nature, and many of us in southern Ontario living that active weather. And here in Windsor, no exception. We've seen over 35 centimeters of snow, and it's packed quite an impact. I mean, through the morning hours, it's been incredibly quiet in downtown Windsor. And I was here around this time yesterday, and through Sunday, things were pretty busy around here. But it looks like a lot of you have taken the wise advice and made it a snow day. In regards to schools, it's a snow day. I've seen some transit buses running, but anything that you are planning on doing today, check ahead, because there are a ton of cancellations, and with good reason. I traveled on some of the side streets earlier, Nicole and Chris, and it was a nightmare to get around. Really difficult to drive, so best to play it safe and stay home.
All right, thanks so much, Krissy. She's reporting again from Windsor, where it is cleared out, but the problems are going to be on the road.